What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tammy Talks here. Let's talk Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 15. If you are brand new to the channel or a returning viewer and that has not yet subscribed, I can talk, y'all, I promise. I hope that this is the video that convinces you to change your mind. Otherwise, if you are a subscriber or just hanging out, make sure that you guys thumbs up the video if you enjoy any part of it. What else? Hop in the comment section so we can talk about this episode. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. So it starts off with Jonah. So Jonah tells Destiny that he wants to get to know her, but he needs her to like be vulnerable and be open. He understands that she moves slow, and he's okay with that as long as like the communication is there. And then he mentions the kiss on the cheek during the challenge. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't catch that. I don't know how I didn't notice that, but I didn't. I kept seeing it in my comments, and I just didn't feel like going back and rewatching the episode. But I didn't notice that they didn't kiss. I think I was so taken aback by everybody else, you know, rolling around in that water, I never noticed. So Destiny's mentions that, it is not lost upon her that she has been the most recoupled girl. So I guess she has been trying different approaches with each guy, and with the approach now with Jonah is that she's going to move slow, which is fine as long as she just kind of understands that slow approach, that slow burn, that lack of kind of everything that she's giving might cause her to get recoupled again. So as long as Destiny is okay with that, that's perfectly fine. So, but he lets her know that he's cool with that too. So, props to Jonah. So then we get Carmen laid up cuddling, Miss, I don't like PDA, I don't like physical touch. You should have just told Victor you ain't like him. But she's laid up with Kenzo and she gets a text. So the text is that the Hideaway is open and everybody immediately picks Marco and Hannah to go stay the night. We get this scene where y'all know we get this like walk of shame um stroll of them walking in their lingerie. He's in his drawers as they're walking towards the Hideaway. They hang out in the jacuzzi for a while and then they get straight to the bed. I believe they had sex. Yes, I feel like they did. I believe they had sex. And then we see Harrison and Emily did a little something something underneath the sheets too. Because her mouth was wide open. Her mouth was wide open. She was in pleasure, okay? So the next morning, Harrison tells the guys that he needs to let Destiny down. And he just wants to let her know that he does not see them getting back together in the future. I don't know why you feel the need to tell her that. I don't know why Harrison feels the need to tell her that, but he wants to make it very clear they're not going to get back together. I feel like Harrison thinks Destiny is way more hung up and sad about the recoupling than she actually is. It's actually kind of weird to me, the way he's going about this. Give y'all a little lip real quick. It's just because my lips were dry and this is hard as close, but it was like, it's kind of weird how he's doing it, right? Is it weird to y'all? Like, I feel like he's acting like Destiny is like super, super hung up. Like, if it was like Keenan and KK who's been together since, inception, like, I don't know. I'm starting not to like Harrison. Starting not to like Harrison. So we get Hannah and Marco. They come out the Hideaway the next morning, looking and smelling like sex, hugging everybody. She's telling other girls how how natural it was and how she feels like they've kicked it up to another level. He's telling the guys how good it was, how relieved he is. I'm sorry, but Marco gives wigger to me. Like, why is he wearing that do-rag? That's why your fucking hair is falling out the way that it is. Why are you wearing that do-rag? Why do you have it tied up in the front like this, like you Loke Dog from Don't Be a Menace? Is it Don't Be a Menace? I feel like it's Don't Be a Menace. Like like Marco bothers me. Marco gives me Wigger vibes though. He does. Marco gives me Wigger vibes. From the way he dresses to sometimes the way that he talks, the way he says certain things, some of his mannerisms, they don't seem natural. They seem very forced. Just like you sitting here with this damn do-rag on your head like this. Why are you like this? What waves are you trying to get? I hate it. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. So, nonetheless, Hannah feels like she's not falling. She said, "If this is the cliff, okay, if this is the cliff, she's walking towards it. She ain't there, but she there." I said, "Okay, Hannah, girl, if you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it." So then we get Carmen. So Carmen is telling Cassie that a lot of the guys think that Harrison is playing the game. I feel like one of y'all in the comments said that. So shout out to you. I can't remember your name off top, but I feel like I took a screenshot of it and saved it in my phone because I wanted to come back to it. One of y'all said this, that it seems like Harrison is just kind of playing the game and that you didn't think that he was really that into Destiny either. So Carmen thinks that Destiny is really still processing the recoupling, and that's why she's been kind of sitting to herself and all this other kind of stuff. I don't think that's the case either. I think that Destiny is just more adult than y'all, more mature than y'all. Loosely, she's older than y'all. I just feel like Destiny just don't want to be all up in y'all whatever, hanging out gossiping about the other people. That's what I think. I don't think that Destiny is hung up about this or processing this or, feeling a way about Harrison and Emily at all, personally. So they feel that she just doesn't seem as happy with Jonah as she did with Harrison. And I said, are we watching the same show? We not watching the show. Y'all living it. Never mind. Harrison goes to talk to Destiny and he wants to we just started raining. So Harrison goes and talks to Destiny, and he wants to talk about him and Emily, and he wants to make sure that things are going so good with Emily. She's like, "I'm gonna cut you off right there. I'm good. I'm at peace with this. I feel fine about what's going on. I feel good about it's perfectly fine." She said that she likes her stuff new, not used, meaning I'm not gonna spin the block. Okay, don't even worry about it. I don't spin the block on these dudes. Point blank, period. She then said in her confessional that she would like to wish them well and wish them the best, and but she's really gonna say enjoy my seconds. So Destiny might feel away. You know what I'm saying? She might feel away, but I don't think she's hung up on Harrison the way that he thinks. So Bergie's starting to get on my nerves, okay? Because every time we see Bergie, his entire conversation is how he wants a girl. He wants a girl on the island. He wants a girl. He wants somebody to pick him. And we get that for you. If you get that, Bergie, we want that for you. But at the same time, my good sir, okay? My good white chocolate brother, at the same time, you know that these bombshells, these new people, the new islanders, they're watching the show now. And there's nothing that a woman is more turned off by than a thirsty man. You know what I mean? So he feels that he needs to work on his flirting. He doesn't know if he's flirting. He thinks he's giving off friendship vibes. You are giving off friendship vibes because you're not being direct enough. You're not being assertive enough. You have to tell these people. You should have told Carmen, I like you. I would like to pursue you. I want to get to know you better. I would want to be with you. I would want to couple with you. You got to be direct about it. You were given too much of let's gossip girl with the girls, and that's why you're in this predicament now. But I don't want to hear about this shit every episode, Bergie. I'm going to tell you now, Bergs. I don't want to hear about this every episode. Find something else to talk about. Kenzo tells him, you probably just thinking too hard. Don't go in think. It's like when you watch somebody dance and you can tell that they're 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in their head. I don't want to watch you mouth the 8 count while you're dancing. Just dance. And I feel like that's kind of what Bergie is doing on his dates. And because Bergie is doing that on his dates, it's a deterrent for a lot of the ladies. But maybe Bergie will find him somebody, okay? Otherwise, send his ass home. Cause now you taking up space. I was with you, Bergie, like the first 6 or 7 episodes, but now we've reached a point, okay, in our relationship as viewer and character, where it might be time for you to go ahead and head on out. Just being real. So Jonah, no. Cassie carries her ass over to tell Emily that there are theories about Harrison. I said, Cassie, I know you fucking lying. I know you're not doing what I think you're doing. So Emily is like, theories about what? Well, we think that Harrison is playing again. Who is we? Who is we? Because you didn't think that until Carmen told you. Carmen, I got my eye on you too. What guy told you that? What guy told you that, Carmen? So she's telling Emily. Emily is like, so you think he's playing with me or he was playing with Destiny? Because this theory shit is weird. And it's like, Cassie, why didn't you say anything? I feel like Carmen is in there being a puppet master. I feel like Carmen is in there being a puppet master, and she is just and like she got Cassie, like all the strings on Cassie. Cause like, why would you put that battery in Cassie's bag? Girl, bye. So Jonah and Destiny talk, and he wants to know how was the talk with Harrison. Destiny was like, it's fine. I told him I'm off him. I'm good on that. You know, we good, we Gucci. It's nothing. Jonah wants to make sure that if they were to recouple, that they don't end on bad terms. He obviously wants them to stay a couple, but if they were to recouple, he does not want them to end on bad terms. Destiny feels that as long as you are open and honest and very transparent about everything, the same way that she's going to be, then there's nothing to even worry about with that. But she makes it very clear that she is still open. They're not locked down. Girl, ain't nobody locked down really but Marco and Hannah and Keenan and KK. KK wants somebody to come in and to make it hard for Keenan. She wants Keenan to sweat a little bit. He keeps saying that he wants her to go out and explore and look for all these other things. And I feel like, don't write a check your ass can't cash, Keenan. And I think that might could sort of somewhat happen. That's what I think. So I hate the speeches when they, after they all get dressed, to go hang out outside where they be at all day, and they're making a speech, and it's like it's like they assign some. They probably get a text. You got to give a speech. Cassie's out there to good nights and cold drinks and best moments. I was like, girl, what are you? Why are we doing this toast? Because I always think that they getting ready to eat, and they don't, and I think that's why it bothers me. Because I always think that I hate this time of year with gnats. I always think that they are getting ready to eat, and they're not. They're not. They all end up like walking their all separate ways, and it bothers me. So they get a text that America has been voting on who will go on a date with Mike and Imani. Why did y'all pick Bergie? y'all were so unserious with the vote. Why did y'all pick Bergie? Why did y'all pick Bergie? So Bergie's going on a date with Imani, and then KK's going on a date with Mike, which I would have been excited, but y'all telling me that Mike likes white girls, which nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. But why the second black man that y'all bring in, and y'all know how I feel about him, okay? And then to find out, it's not even like this. It's like inverted. It's like this. It's like just this part is not braided. Nonetheless, he's gonna be going on a date with KK. Keenan looked worried, and it's like, no, don't be worried. This is what you wanted. You kept saying that you wanted KK to go out. Keenan's like, goddamn, I want you to go find somebody. Goddamn, it's like, Keenan, you don't have to goddamn us to death. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. He was like, the Titanic sank, goddamn. I want you to go find somebody, goddamn. Okay. I just feel like the goddamn makes it feel more aggressive than it needs to be. So Keenan admits in a confessional to being the jealous type. He said he is the jealous type. So this is where Keenan lost me. Keenan said that he's happy that she's out on a date because he wholeheartedly believes that she needs to go out and find somebody to see if they have a stronger connection, which I just think is stupid. It's one thing to say that she should test connections, but to say I want her to go out and find somebody with a stronger connection to see, like, it doesn't make sense. But he says that he wants her to do that. He's happy she's doing it, but at the same time, he's not happy she's doing it. And it's like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. No, you can't. You can't. Absolutely cannot. Um, Imani is on this date with Bergie. So Imani apparently, she says she goes for the nerdy type. She's into science and stuff like that. She does not like bad boys. She says she's gonna get whatever she wants. She don't care who she steps on. I don't know these heifers. She said, I'm not here to make friends, okay? I'm here to get a little something on here. A little something on chin. Trying to get some hardware, okay? She don't care about these other girls in that house. So she is on this date with Bergie. She's asking Bergie, tell me about yourself. Bergie said, I don't know if you know, I don't know what you saw, but this ain't working out for me. No one likes me. I said, Jesus, Bergie. Don't come across thirsty, because now Bergie's starting to get on my nerves. But nonetheless, she talks about her being a nerd, and she likes nerves. So they might could work. I'm not gonna pretend to know what word she said that she liked, because I don't think I can, repronounce it back. But he's into that too. She's thinking about being a doctor. He's going into physical science or physical therapy. I mean, Bergie's precious. Bergie ain't never been even remotely close to no black woman, because he was like, I just love your bottom lip. I said, Bergie, not the bottom lip. I said, girl, don't lick your lips in front of Bergie. He might jump over that table on you. It was precious. You can tell he's nervous. Bergie has clearly never been around somebody that he finds this beautiful before. He kept calling her a supermodel and all that type of stuff. What I did like about Imani is whether she's seriously interested in Bergie or not, she was very nice to him. I felt like the way that she talked to him is much different than how Carmen was. You know what I mean? Carmen was kind of condescending to Bergie. You know what I mean? The way that she would phrase things would be kind of condescending, but it's like, but you might like him. Whereas Imani, they had a very natural conversation. I felt like Bergie never felt like she might be too good for me, or, oh my God, I could never get her. They had like a really nice flow and cadence to their conversation. So Bergie mentions how sometimes he just feels like he hasn't done as much as everybody else in the house. He's like, everybody's making up handshakes and all this other stuff. So she's like, boom, let's make up a handshake. So they do the typical, I said, well, y'all doing gang signs? Where I grew up, okay? I'm not gonna do it on camera, but it just, I was here, doing little handshakes that was around my neighborhood when I grew up, because I wanted to feel like I was doing handshakes too. I'm not a person, I don't do handshakes with people either. You know how like some siblings have handshakes and stuff like that. Me and my brother never did that stuff. Me and my friends don't do handshakes either. I think it's cool for the people that do it, but Bergie was excited. Then we got Mike. Mike said that he's a Greek god and expects to hear some screams when he steps on the villa. I sit with this hairline, with this part of your head not locked up, just this triangle. Okay. I already don't like you. I didn't like that about you. Don't think that you're going to... I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It bothers me that they went and found a black man that likes white women. Why? Why would y'all do that? Why wouldn't y'all find another? And y'all told me that, black women on these shows don't get a fair shake. Why would y'all go find a black man that don't like black women? Why? Oh, good God. Then I feel like now I wish y'all would have never told me that, because now I feel like he's playing in their face because he's telling KK how beautiful she is and all this other stuff, and all I can think about is his video that's him out hunting for snow bunnies, and it's like, sir, what? Mike is from Texas, just like KK. He's from Houston. She's from Dallas. He does fitness coaching and fitness modeling. Back at the villa, Keenan losing his shit now because now he just can't deal. Destiny gets a text. She's going to go on a date with Mike. And I said, America just didn't know. And that's okay. That's okay. So Destiny is a little too excited. So Jonah kind of feels away. And then Leo, okay, y'all, I hollered. The girls are going to walk with Destiny to get dressed. Leo gets a text that he's going on a date. Did y'all see the way Cassie bounced off that wall and went running on back to see what Leo's text? I said, "Oh, Cassie." So Leo's going out on that date with Imani. And now Cassie is stressing, why didn't America like us together? And it's like, Cassie, girl, you would never find out why everybody wanted Leo to go on that date with her. I'm shocked that Leo got picked, personally. But Leo's handsome. I think Leo has a good personality. And maybe America, because y'all know I don't be voting. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't be voting. I'm not downloading that app. But maybe America thought that Leo and Imani would look good together. I don't know. But I think Emily told her, you will never find out. So there's no point in you trying to mull over. Is it because they don't want y'all together? Is it because America thinks that they will look better together? Is it because America just don't like you? I mean, girl, you will never, you will literally never find out. You will literally never find out. So don't even stress about it. So Destiny and Mike's date was awkward to me. To me, it was. Their initial vibe is like Destiny wants to be pursued. He's like, so tell me about you. Tell me about you. And I'm like, girl, you could have said something. You're a microbiologist. Lead with that. He tells Destiny that she is his type. I said, when? Since when? What part of Destiny is your type? What part? Based on you hunting for snow bunnies. What part of Destiny is your type? Leo and Imani, I feel like their entire conversation was more lusty. I feel like as far as like conversation wise, she seemed to have more in common with Bergie, but she probably saw Leo and said yes. Leo's handsome. Leo also has like a very fun personality. Back at the villa, Cassie is now worried about Leo forgetting about her like he did before. I said he might. He might. But I also feel like if he does forget about you, Cassie, let's say that Leo does come back and he does couple up with Imani. Don't carry your ass on back to him. You spun the block on him once. Don't do it again. Don't. Don't. Don't do it again. That's really all for the episode tonight, y'all. I feel like it was a lot, but not too much. So let me know what you guys thought about tonight's episode. Hop in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.